Welcome to We're Not Critics. This is episode 6, the finale of The Golden Bachelor.
This is definitely the last episode, right?
Yeah, it's the last episode.
It's not? It's not?
So
okay, 3-1.
We're down to Faith, who lives on this amazing ranch with horses and a swimming pool and a beautiful view. We have Leslie, who is the dancer who dated Prince, and we have Teresa, the nice, safe girl.
I mean, Gary's a pretty safe sort of dude, so...
It's Hometowns Week. I will be meeting the children instead of meeting the parents.
What if he did get to meet somebody's parents, though?
I mean, my grandparents are still alive, and they're 96.
Well, this is good that, the Black Widow is gone, because her mom might still be alive.
Oh my god. Kathy's mom?
Yeah.
Yeah, they put her in a nursing home like 30 years ago, and she just won't die.
She would talk shit about him so much.
But then she would talk shit to Kathy for not marrying him.
Is the guy trash you bring home? Oh, so you're turning him down. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Still alone, huh?
This time we're on our way to Hometowns.
I don't trust him when he has sunglasses on.
I only want to say I love you to one more person in my lifetime.
Wait, what if you marry one of these women and then they die and then he finds love yet again in his 80s?
The
Platinum Bachelor.
Or maybe something that lasts longer, like bronze.
Or the Diamond Bachelor, like the Queen's Diamond Jubilee.
Oh, God. Yeah, but you gotta have some bling if you're gonna be the Diamond Bachelor.
Yeah.
You gotta be Joe Biden to be the Diamond Bachelor.
Oh, God.
Diamondback Joe.
Oh, this is where Teresa lives.
Today
Okay.
I'm going to-
So their first date was the diner where he said, "You don't stop believing," and kind of looks around waiting for the flash mob to start. What random song lyrics could you just inject into a conversation? Like you're having a really serious conversation. Like, it was really hard sometimes after my husband died to just keep going day by day. And you're like, my neck, my back.
My pussy and my crack.
I'm not going to say the rest of it. If you know, you know. Get a bucket and a mop.
Oh, God.
It was tense, and I was nervous.
Yeah.
And that little hand of yours just came over and rested on my shoulder, and it was so reassuring. It was calming. And
Oh, gross.
Was it her
Strong hand.
Also, it was... get your little hand off me. It was tense because those motherfuckers gave you a car where the headlights didn't work.
I have not introduced any man to my family since my husband passed away.
I legit thought she was going to say, I haven't introduced any men into my life since I came back here. Like, what if she started
Since she
dating
left.
Yeah, what if she came back and she's like, well, it's a 3-in-1 chance, so I might as well start kind of seeing some dudes on the
Gary,
side.
there's another man. We only split up for like a week. Yeah, well...
Time
Actually,
moves
he's
fast.
been around longer than you, so you're the other guy. But if you can swing that fucking house we were in on The Bachelor, you're a shoo-in.
Yeah.
Turns the tables on him.
Mess with his confidence a little bit.
Play the game and try to get the win.
Yeah.
And he's like, "What? Well, my wife died, so." And then she's like, "Oh yeah, sad story. Okay, you're good." That the sad story always wins.
There are 3 boys who are also my grandsons. My sister Charlotte, she's my
What are you
older
laughing
sister,
at?
and my younger sister Mary.
What's so funny? What are you laughing at?
She said it like her daughter could have kids that aren't her grandchildren.
Oh, yeah. Her boys, who are also my grandsons. Who'd have thought? I mean,
Did you have a testing requirement? Like, well, they weren't my grandkids, but then they proved themselves to me.
you have to earn familial ties.
Through
Familial
murder.
ties. God, I am tripping over all my words today. I've had no substances other than coffee. I don't know what's going on with me today.
Maybe that's the issue.
I'm not warmed up. We should do a warm-up before we do these podcasts.
She sells seashells by the seashore.
I had on a bathrobe, and I had this nude slip on underneath. I said, my birthday's at midnight. Why not just come in my birthday suit?
Bro, your daughter's right there. Gross. Gross.
And your son-in-law.
Now he's picturing it,
He's
and he
like,
can't get it out of his
This
head.
is weird. And
I
then,
mean, they're gonna see it. It's on
like,
TV.
did you kick your grandkids out when you talked about it, maybe?
Yeah, because then they're going to be like, what's your birthday suit? What does that mean? What does birthday suit mean?
And why would he care? Does he care about fashion, grandmother?
What can you tell me about your Nana that is the most interesting?
Good. She comes over a lot because she's always lonely.
Oh, this is precious.
Is it precious, Gary?
And I would immediately not like him as one of those children.
Yeah, if one of the kids, if he said that to me when I was a child, I was like,
Yeah, thanks.
precious.
Like, if... Even as a
hated
kid,
anybody talking to me as a child, but
even as a kid, you could kind of tell if someone is over-exaggerating their reaction. Mm-hmm. And like, I know I'm not that funny, dude.
no, I
like,
hated that stuff.
Don't quit doing that.
Are you falling in love with my mom?
Ooh.
That's such a hard question. I'm not even sure I know what it feels like to fall in love again.
Gary. Can I call you Gary? Fuck you, Gary. I don't even know what it feels like to feel like
That's a little harsh. Like, I don't even know what it feels like. Like, oh, dude, you didn't have to say that. That was harsh.
That makes me wonder what's the mindset of these family members. Like, people that may have actually watched the show and, like, genuinely watched the show. We don't genuinely
No.
We kind of ironically watch this, and we haven't even watched any of the other ones, and we're not going to. Unless there's, like, a sequel series of Kathy. But...
The Black Widow.
I'm super curious what they feel about the show in general.
I'm gonna guess...
Because if you came at it from our perspective, our questions would sound way different, because we're very like, this is fucking stupid. Like, this is obviously... it's all for show, and they might feel something, but it's all just... It doesn't really count.
I bet they were swept up in the fun of... Oh my god, go try out for this reality show. Oh, it's a 1 in a million shot. You'll never make it. Oh my god, you made it. It's going to be so cool. You get to live in this mansion. And then the reality hits. Like, if I had a family member who went on a parent or my brother or somebody who went on a show like that, at first I might be like, oh, that'll be cool. You get to go to Los Angeles and all this. But then the reality is, wait a minute. You're talking... At the end of this, that's what creeps me out about this show is that it's... Dating is fine, but they get it up to, I'm going to spend the rest of my life with this person. I'm like, slow your roll. Can it just be like the dating game where, like, cool, you get together and you go out on a date and then you figure it out from there?
No, that got boring, and now we need bigger and better and to the end of time, in perpetuity of whatever, or death.
Ugh.
What if at the end that's what the choice is? It's death or marriage, and one of them's like, death.
By exile?
Like, we're gonna strand him on an island?
No, death, like from The Dark Knight Returns when it was death by exile and they have to walk out on the ice. Scarecrow is the judge. Oh my god, Bane has taken over the town. He's released all the prisoners. It's martial law, and they're trying all the rich people, and Commissioner Gordon and Cillian Murphy, Scarecrow, is the judge, and he's just like, do you want death or exile? And they'll say exile, and he makes them walk out on the thing, and Commissioner Gordon's like, death. Kill me, motherfucker. He's like, okay, death by exile. And he has to walk out on the ice.
I don't remember any of this.
You don't remember any of that? And then Batman, he sets off a thing, there's a big bat signal and flames.
I don't remember a single bit of that.
Because you've been watching all those Marvel movies behind my back.
I've seen The Dark Knight Returns, damn it. And what I remember is Bane.
No, this was The Dark Knight Rises. Sorry.
Oh, well, yeah, Rises. I used the wrong term.
I think I did too, but I mean Rises is the
Rises.
third one.
Either way, all I remember, apparently, is Bane at the beginning, Bane in the middle, back to the people, or whatever. And then, like, cops running into the sewers and then coming out 6 months later or something.
Well, maybe we need to watch that movie again because that is my favorite.
What were they living off of?
They sent food down there. That is my favorite of the Christopher Nolan trilogy.
They sent down food and razors.
Yeah, because they all had smooth faces.
They should have really let them all come out with, like, mountain man beards.
Yeah, okay, so anyway, the choice could be you have to marry this person or it's death.
By exile.
Okay, well, that's how you get Australia. So that's fine.
Wait, what?
I mean, that's what... Kinda.
Oh, like the country. I thought you were talking about the movie.
Not the movie.
We were talking about movies.
That's how you get the country of Australia.
Oh, okay.
That and imperialism.
Oh, okay. All right, let's get back to this show.
You know, I said I was falling in love with you. I am in love with you.
Oh,
And
Teresa.
I can't picture my life without you.
That makes me feel so special.
Look at how high up they are on that thing. Fuck no. No. I don't do heights unless I'm in an airplane.
And he didn't say it. So,
Nope.
I feel bad that the women keep saying it.
I know.
Like, if they didn't say it, it wouldn't be a problem. Who cares? But
when you
but
say
they keep saying it.
You say I love you to someone and they don't say it back, like that's the beginning of the end.
Unless it's like that cool, I'm about to maybe, possibly die or freeze. Like, I know.
Yeah. They're freezing you in carbonite, so...
That's the only time it's okay.
See, there's another Star Wars reference. I swear, I need to go back through all of our episodes, and one of us references Star Wars, like, once an episode. And this is a movie podcast, so...
I mean, it's in everything. Like, it's Star Wars really, defines life.
Well, it was as much part of my life and my indoctrination as the religion I was raised in.
And some people, and like a religion, some people hate parts of it, and some people like parts of it.
Yeah, I cherry-pick the parts of Catholicism I like, and I cherry-pick the parts of Star Wars that I like.
Yeah, and I didn't hate Last Jedi. I don't care.
I liked Last Jedi. Whatever.
Yeah, so did I.
Brush off your shoulders like
I don't give
Luke
a damn.
Skywalker.
I don't give a damn. Ooh, ruined his character. Yeah, shut up.
No, that was badass. It was badass.
Also, you're perfectly allowed to have your own opinion.
Yes, everybody's allowed to have their own opinion.
Around.
Yes, as I
but
said.
Also, we did enjoy Last Jedi because we weren't that attached. I'm sorry.
Yeah. As far as the Rise of Skywalker, though, like, nah.
Yeah, that one wasn't good.
Yeah.
It wasn't good. It had things that could have been good, but they kept undercutting it by going like, yeah, but not really.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, they're dead, but not really. Anyway, is there a saved version of this show?
Ooh.
Probably not.
No, I don't think so. Not when it comes to romance and dating and matters of the heart.
Oh, there is one safe version of this show, probably, and I don't know the name of it, but it's that autism spectrum like love
Love
show.
is Blind. Is that the one?
I don't know what it's called. I'm not even gonna guess.
That's what it is. It's
but
on Netflix.
I'm just saying they seems like on that show when people have like disagreeable character traits and they find out about it, they're just like, okay, well, I'm good. And the other person usually the same. Like, okay, yeah.
I'm good as
let's go our way, our separate
ways.
They're just like, hey, I love these three things. How you feel? Yeah, I don't love two of those. I'm like, well, that's too bad. Oh, yeah, that's too bad. All right, well, bye. Everybody walks away happy.
It takes decades for, like, I'm getting to that point of detachment, which, I mean, we're together, so hopefully I won't find myself single again for a long time until you're dead. So, but I'm at that point, I think I'm matured enough that I'm not, going to have a screaming crying fest if somebody says, well, we're not compatible or we're not this.
So you're Zahir from Legend of Korra.
So I don't know that as well as Avatar, so I don't know who that is.
He was the airbender that was the villain who he learned how to fly after his girlfriend's head exploded.
Oh, why do I not remember that?
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, like,
I'm just saying, like, you're a step away from true Buddhist detachment, but the death has to happen, and then you're, like, enlightened.
Like, if you break up with me in my 20s or very early 30s, watch out, because the Psycho Girl's coming out. Now I'm like, okay, whatever. Oh, but then also, they had to have a cameraman up in that thing that they were on. So while they're having this intimate moment, there's a dude with a camera. I always think about that with reality stuff.
I don't know why, and this isn't... When you said they had a camera up in that thing...
Oh, up in that thing.
I pictured when Luke got shoved inside that animal.
The Tauntaun?
Yeah.
We're still talking about Star Wars? We've been talking about Avatar.
For some reason, that's what my brain thought of, because that was the funniest version of hearing that.
Oh.
Someone stuck a camera up in that thing.
Up in that Tauntaun? Okay, let's keep going.
Today, my focus is Faith and my connection with her.
Okay, we're at Faith's house. Horse ranch, pool, mountains.
Isn't Washington kind of one of them wet states, though? Like,
Yeah. That rains a lot.
yeah.
Would you like to have drought and ice storms like we have here?
Yeah. I prefer the heat
I do too.
and clear days. And those storms that are, like, green.
No!
And you can, like, tell
You
something...
mean tornado storms?
It looks cool.
No, it does not.
Yes, it does.
I hate tornado storms.
I am so excited to see Gary.
All right.
And share my life with him. But of course, he kind of lives in the country city, not really necessarily in the country with coyotes at the back porch. You know.
Wait, was that a coyote or was it a dog that looked like a coyote?
It was a dog, but they just felt like hey,
It kind of
look.
looks like one though. The little pointy ears and it's kind of grayish brown.
If he was... Maybe if a coyote got help, found AA, and got clean, that's the clean version of coyotes. But all coyotes are crackheads, so.
Mm-hmm.
Oh crap!
There was an arrival the first night by someone on a motorcycle. Takes her helmet off, does the hair toss. Oh, I am not lying to you. She full on did the hair toss.
It's dramatic, you know.
I hate how fake he is.
Oh, I
My
do
God,
too.
he's so
I
fake.
am not lying to you. Do you like my business card? It's eggshell.
Gary, you're so fucking fake.
Yeah, he really is fake.
I like him fine when he's not being fake.
I mean,
Like,
okay.
he just seems like a calm...
Wow, I'm trying not to say I mean. I say that a lot. Sorry. When you're with a group of people you don't know and you're trying to get along with them, maybe you get a little louder than you should or crack jokes a little.
I just...
Try to be more cordial than you really are. I'm much nicer to people that I don't know as
People
well.
being cordial and people trying to impress me are the two different things. And to me, that's what that is. This is like, I'm going to impress the family. I'm the cool guy at persona. And I hate that shit.
I think he's already made up his mind, which is okay because location is really important. So
Now I gotta ride all these out. Shit.
yeah, I think when he saw the horses, and that's not for everybody. That lifestyle is not for everybody. He was checking out.
Yeah. Is it... I find it strange. I feel like it would be harder to come into a relationship where you're like gaining someone else's grandchildren than it would be children.
Explain.
Well, if it's their children and they're gonna end up in part of your life, you kind of have this like watching out for them, like raising them already, sort of like what are you gonna teach them, how are you gonna treat them in your mind. But with like grandkids, sometimes they're there, sometimes they're not. They're an extra step removed. You have no, like, you know, that whole joke, you're not my dad, Joseph, or whatever, like, for stepdads, it's like another step removed, because you're just grandma's whatever. So, you can't be too strict or anything, or, like, be a structure figure. So, like, it just feels like it would be awkward.
Being a step-grandparent might be awkward. I don't know.
I don't know.
I told him about childhood and how I grew up, and I feel like maybe there's something missing in me. He said, you're beautiful just the way you are. And that's when I said, he really sees me in a different way.
No. That is the most generic fucking line that had nothing to do with what you said ever. It had nothing to do with what you said.
No, and that brings back memories of, I'd get upset about something and not related to anything with my dumb ex, but my dumb ex would just say, oh, you're beautiful, like not in, like as a way to console me, which it never did. But he would say that, and then he turned around and said, oh, I tell you you're beautiful all the time because you have low self-esteem. Narcissistic gaslighter, so, comes with the territory. But just kind of deflecting, like, oh, you're so beautiful. I'm like, no, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm fine with the way I look. So I'm crying over this other issue, and then to tell me, oh, you're beautiful, like, that's thank you, but that's not helpful.
So, I mean, I guess in the grand scheme, I give him a pass because it's for the show, and that's what the show is, but also, like, that has nothing to do with...
And I guess, okay, maybe she took it as, I accept you for the baggage and the hardships you went through, and whatever that did to you, I don't know.
You know, sometimes people mean things with the things that they say and they're not the same thing, but sometimes you should actually say what you mean.
Yeah, we're humans. We never do that.
So my question for you is her heart safe?
She looks at me and...
Harry, stop talking about how they make you feel.
For fuck's sake.
I mean, that's important, but...
Yeah, but
That's how you
every
can tell
single time he says that exact same
Well,
thing.
because it's a superficial dating show and you don't really have much to go on besides that. This is why the structure of this show, I can't deal with it, because you're going to be with this person for the rest of your life. No.
Okay, what do you know about him by the end of this? I mean, people are not just their life experience, but it's, it's a pretty big thing. Mm-hmm. So, this is the only reason we were able to watch this one, because...
It's old people. Because it's old people. Yeah, because if you have the Bachelor,
that sounds interesting.
If you have the Bachelor with a gimmick, sure, I'll watch it, but I'll also be questioning it the whole time. Like, wait, is this ethical? I don't.
They all only have one leg. Oh.
It's a hopping good time.
We need a gimmick. They're all dyslexic, but every date's in a library. I don't know.
Okay, Minneapolis, Minnesota.
It's been a whirlwind of a week.
What if they went to a Prof concert?
And then they got hit in the face with a water bottle.
Yes, which is what happened to AJ when we saw Prof in Dallas.
Prof threw a water bottle right here. Hit me right in the face. He hit the one blind guy in the whole crowd.
Not on purpose.
No, he was just like done with it.
And he was just tossing it to the crowd and it
hit me in the face. It's as close as I've been to fame.
And I guess I wasn't paying attention because I didn't block it from your face.
I mean, who's looking for water bottles
I'm
out
not.
of the sky?
I mean, some people fight for that stuff when people throw things into the crowd, but...
Gary's going to meet my son Eli, my son Zach, my daughter Chloe, and my oldest brother, Stuart.
Oh, Stuart, I've heard so much about you. I was really anxious to meet you.
Who's he giving the flowers to?
Her daughter, maybe?
Maybe.
Oh,
He keeps kind of... I thought he was going to hand them to Stuart. Like, thank you so much for raising her. You were...
Yeah, that's... I don't know.
Men can get flowers, too.
No.
What would you say if I brought you flowers?
Thanks. But you're not a random dude that I'm meeting for the first time. If he, for some reason, knew that the guy had an interest in whatever you call flowering, then... then I get it. You could bring him a batch of flowers as like a peace offering for wanting to bang his sister. But he doesn't know this man. He doesn't know if he likes to flower. So no, giving him a bouquet would be a little strange. But
okay.
the daughter, maybe.
Doesn't it bother you that like he's not going on like dates with other girls and he has a few other girls?
Wait, you know me. Does it bother me?
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Ooh, there's a story behind that.
She's like, how many men have you killed, Leslie?
Whose house did she burn down?
Prance's?
Is it true? Do you actually love my grandma and are you actually a couple?
I think it is true.
I think you would be a very good couple.
Who coached her to say that?
Yeah, that didn't sound like natural.
Yeah, I
The
can't
first
tell
group of kids sounded like they were pretty, like, uncoached. Or
Yeah,
they sound like they
this
were
girl's
into
like-
the conversation a little bit.
Yeah, this girl's maybe 8.
She's like, I don't know what I'm supposed to say here, guys. You can feed me my lines.
Yeah,
And they're
basically.
Like, okay, just ask him if you think he's with your grandma. All right.
Okay.
You think the people at home really care? I don't think they do.
I mean, we're watching it, so obviously we do.
As you know, I'm sure, I'm very protective of her. And to be honest with you, I hate to see her hurt again.
I
It kind of sounds like
I have a
Stanley.
connection with her.
Excelsior.
You are so out of the box from what she's used to.
So I'm wondering, is that good?
That is good.
Tell me about those past relationships, Stuart.
Yeah, I didn't really like that Prince dick. He, no. He's on the road all the time. Didn't appreciate my sister. I won't even listen to his music anymore. Still love me some Michael Jackson, though.
Ah, Stuart.
And R. Kelly. I don't give a
No,
damn.
no. No, it's getting worse.
But not Prince. He's the worst of the bunch for saying no to my sister.
Okay. Interesting standards.
After today, seeing you with my family, I'm not falling. I am in love with you.
I almost thought she was going to say, I've changed my mind. Okay. I don't see the chemistry.
Yeah, I don't really get it with her.
Well, she's cool.
I get it.
She's cool. She's good for somebody,
I
but
get
not
it more
for
with
Gary.
Faith.
Get what?
Like,
chemistry?
Them. It makes more sense to me. And Teresa. But not with her. It's the same as like with Susan or with Sandra. They got too much personality for him.
Yeah, so all the coolest women are not a good fit for him.
He needs bland.
I think he's gonna go with Teresa.
Tonight, I'm sure, will be the most painful of all the rose ceremonies.
What's Jesse gonna say?
Ladies, two of you are very, very lucky.
I've met 3
losers and winners.
We've shared.
You get to go home with me. That's Jesse.
That is Jesse.
Just like that. What if he pulls out like it's not a rose, but it's another
type
flower?
of flower.
Like here's a tulip. Fight for it. And he throws it down. Winner takes me.
We're still talking about Jesse.
Yeah.
Okay. What? That's like the rose in Beauty and the Beast. It's this gilded rose under a glass dome thing. I didn't know that. I don't know if they do this on all the Bachelor episodes or this. Oh, or is it because it's the Golden Bachelor?
Probably that.
Oh, that's so lame. Okay.
Wish they had artificially dying one in there.
Leslie?
Yeah, okay, so it's... Yeah, there is another one. I knew there was another one.
Oh, I thought this was the finale. Okay, well, I was wrong at the beginning.
Ladies, it's the final rose tonight.
Didn't we know, Jesse?
What? He put the rose down. Oh, come on, Gary. You drama queen.
Just calls the name from the other room.
What if one of them saw him do that and was just like, you know what? I don't want to fuck with somebody like that.
Leslie comes out. You're being a real bitch, Gary. Using some Sandra words there, huh, Gary?
On the Golden Bachelor.
Oh, okay. I totally thought this was
I know what I want to
the
do.
last episode.
Welcome to the first ever Golden Bachelor. The women tell all.
Is he gonna pick the final one in front of them?
Jesse should have had to be contractually obligated to talk like transatlantic 50s or the radio voice.
Next time on the Golden Bachelor.
Yeah, that. Now here, ladies, settle down. Let's quit your squawking. All right, here we go. We're going for the last rose of the night. 1. Gary. He walks off. Well, that's it, ladies. We'll see you again next week. Actually, we won't. Leslie, goodbye. I keep picking Leslie, but she's the one he kept. Anyway.
That was a lot. If I try to do that voice, I just sound like a South Park character.
I had created something only to destroy it in a brief moment.
It's all next week.
Oh.
Okay, so next to last episode, I guess? Question mark? I don't know.
I just wanted the fucking ending. I don't care anymore. I wanted the ending and I wanted the gossip episode. That's all I wanted.
Okay, I guess we'll do the gossip episode next and then we'll see who he picks. I don't know how this show works.
Maybe it's
I think
half
I
and
know.
half.
Again, saw a spoiler on Hulu, so I think I know, but I'm still wondering if that was a fake out too. So I don't know. But anyway, if you want to pick roses with us or whatever, join our cult, be my victim. We're on Instagram, We're Not Critics. We're on YouTube, Spotify, and iTunes.
Yeah.
You are the weakest link. Goodbye.
That's a throwback.